Hey everyone, this is your Seattle Housing Market Watch. My name is Brendan Klaus. I am a Seattle area realtor, and today it's Thursday, December 12th. Now, we are getting closer and closer to the end of the year, which typically means that sales are not going to be picking up a lot. That said, right now we are seeing pretty active sales in the market. So this is definitely something that we're watching closely. And the main reason that we're watching it so closely is because these interest rates are coming down and fluctuating quite a lot. So today the 30-year fixed rate is at 6.8. That's up slightly from yesterday, but that is down quite a bit from last week when we saw it right around 6.95. So we have seen it come down quite a bit. I believe the most it dropped this week was down to like just under 6.7, I read. And so that is a pretty big fluctuation. Now the 15-year fixed is down to 6.05. And then if you're looking at a jumbo loan, you're at about 7.03%. So that lower rate really brings sales into perspective, and it brings a lot of buyers into the marketplace. The reason for that is because a buyer can afford more when they actually have a lower rate. So they can afford more home, they can afford a slightly higher payment because the interest rate on the loan is coming down. So this is really impacting the market. You know, a personal story from our business, we listed a townhome in Capitol Hill. And since we listed about 3 weeks ago, we have seen 3 different homes, and now 4 actually around it, that are very similar go under contract. Now, this is not always normal for December because it's usually a slower month, but this year we are seeing homes go under contract, and we are seeing the buyers out and still active. So another thing we're closing on today is a home in West Seattle. We got this home for our clients. It's really pretty, 4 square in the desirable neighborhood of Admiral in West Seattle. And we got that early before the review date about 3 weeks ago. And we got it before anyone else was able to make an offer on it, and for just slightly over the list price. So this is a major win for a client who's been looking all year and then finally is finding something in the market that they don't have to compete for. And that is really the benefit of buying in the later half of the year, and especially in these holiday months. You can get better deals. There's more to negotiate, which is awesome for all of the buyers who are looking in this month. Now, if you're a seller currently in the market, you may be having a harder time because it's a little bit harder to get buyers into the property. Although, like I said, we are seeing things be pretty active this year. So that is helping our sellers. Now let's talk about residential homes in King County, but specifically in Seattle. This week, the number of new listings is actually up. This week it's up 82 to 181 new listings. Pending listings is also up by 117. It's up to 383 homes under contract. Again, that's almost double what we're seeing in terms of new listings. So the number of homes going under contract is about 2x that of which is coming on the market. So that's important to know. If you are buying, you do still have competition because there are buyers out there. And if you're selling, this is important to know because as a seller, you need to know that there are other homes on the market. There's a lot of homes, but they are being purchased. So it is important to get your pricing right, to get your presentation correct, and make sure that overall it's easy and appealing to buyers who are coming in. Number of sold listings up 33 this week to 307. So that is for residential homes in Seattle. Now, when we look at the condos in Seattle, this week also we see a trend up. There are 69 new condos on the market. That brings our new listings this week to 102, so 69 more than last week. Our pending listings are up 22 this week to 125. And the number of sold listings up by 35 over last week at 102. So again, pending listings, homes going under contract, are higher than the number of new listings coming on the market. So that means inventory or homes that have been sitting are being taken under contract. And it means that if you're a buyer, you do need to be careful because you are still facing competition, even in this fall market when we wouldn't expect to see as much competition. And if you are a seller, you should know that homes are going under contract. You just have to be strategic about how you price and present and make sure that your home is dialed in and that buyers are going to really be attracted to it. We are preparing for the end of the year. Most likely these numbers will continue to come down or stay pretty steady. It's kind of surprising that they're up this week. But what we will see most likely is as the interest rate goes down, you can see this really impacts the market and it spurs buyers to get out there. So if you are like other clients that we've met through YouTube and you have questions, reach out today so that we can start strategizing for your real estate goals, whether you're thinking about buying or selling in the next year. It's super important to start with a strategy, even if you're 6 to 12 months away. Now is the time to start having that conversation. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you for our last Market Watch next week, last one of 2024, and we hope that you have a great holiday.